Hey, this is Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, and this is SSJ Goshen 4. Her figures are over 9,000!
Hey guys, this is Goshen 4 here, back again with a new video. And today, it's going to be something I bet a lot of you guys have been missing, which is another episode of Hilarious Ugly DBZ figures. I got 3 more figures for you. Ta-da, these monstrosities. So let's take a closer look at them. Okay, so the first one here is this pretty ugly GT Super Saiyan Trunks. And this one is by Jakks Pacific. So let's take a closer look as to why it's so ugly. First off, his face is pretty damn ridiculous. Just look at that face on the Super Saiyan Trunks. Does this look like Trunks to you? I think also his pupils are a little dislocated, like one is lower than the other. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But this is another reason why it's so ugly. Look at his head. Compare it to the rest of his body. Like, look how big his head is compared to his body. He just does not look like a Dragon Ball character. He looks like a bobblehead, I swear. This one is definitely one of the uglier GT figures from Jakks Pacifics. I mean, it just is so disproportioned. Like, his head is way too big and his body, look at his body. His arms are so freaking skinny. Like, he is just way out of shape. Look at this freaking Trunks. Bad, bad. Okay, so there is a lot of bad to say about this set of figures. I think you can tell that it's a bootleg. I mean, it says Fighter GT, and the quality of these figures are ridiculously terrible. They're so fragile. Let's take a closer look. First off, the packaging looks like shit. I mean, look at these terribly photoshopped Vegeta and frickin' Gohan right there. Bad as hell. Now to the figures here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can tell that there was no effort put into this. You know how fragile these figures are? I actually had a set of these that actually broke inside the packaging. Like, basically a piece of like one of the character's hair or like his arm, I remember it like fell off while it was still new in package. That's how fragile these are. Here's a close look at the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Has beady little eyes. They barely gave any effort to these figures. Just bad as hell. Here is the Super Saiyan Kid Goku. Just as bad, maybe even worse, because it just, the paint job's even worse on this figure in my opinion. And look at that face. I mean, not even a mom would love that face. And lastly, and probably the worst one, especially in the face, is the baby Vegeta figure. Wow, look at that. It looks deformed. Look at his face. Deformed as hell. Here's an even closer look. It looks like he's melting. His face looks like it's melting off. It's that bad. You can see here they painted his hair gold, which is dumb, thinking, I guess they thought this was Vegeta, but no, it's baby Vegeta, and everybody knows his hair is silver. Here's his body. Looks like shit, of course. And I hate the kind of color that they chose for his skin. It looks just really ugly. Like, they didn't pick like a nice shade. Like, I don't know. It just looks bad. And also these, they look so yellow. This is just so bad. I actually got this set from a dollar store, so figures. And here is this last figure. Okay, can you guess if this is an official or bootleg? Well, if you guess bootleg, you are wrong. This is an official Edition Atlas Super Saiyan 4 Goku figure. It's a European brand. But yeah, it's pretty ugly though. Let's take a close look. First off, what is wrong with that face? He has a really huge forehead and he has no neck, zero neck. Really, like no neck at all. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at his eyebrows. He has like the smallest like triangle eyebrows ever. Like, no neck, zero neck. Look how big his shoulders are. It does not look good. Disproportionate to the rest of his body. Look how big his freaking fists are compared to everything else. His tiny waist. It just looks horrendous in my opinion. Really bad. I mean, it's a pretty, it's a decently rare figure, but ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly as hell. I don't know. Just bad all around. Yikes, that's so bad. Alright guys, so that was this edition of Hilarious Ugly DBZ figures. And I don't know why I said DBZ, because all of these figures are actually GT figures. So which one did you think was the worst? I think this one is probably the worst. I mean, that baby Vegeta is just terrible. Like, in every way, it's horrendous. It's hideous. I don't know what else to say. It's just that bad. Like, this set is ugly. Do you guys own the set or any of these from this set? Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Until my next video, peace.